My name's Hayden Clark. I grew up here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I want to share a little bit about my story with Iron Tribe, how this building that we're sitting in became a reality. And I can tell you that I would have never foreseen this day, and so it's humbling to be able to talk about it and how God's been faithful and kind to us as a company to be able to have this opportunity. And this guy named Justin, whom I had met and knew that he was into fitness, and we kind of had that connection, and we get to talking. He's like, "Hey, you got to come check out this gym in downtown New Orleans. It's called Iron Tribe Fitness." I'm like, "Well, that's a cool name." And he's like, "Well, they're actually hiring. I know you're a trainer, and I know you're going to be moving here, so like, why not just come try a class with me?" So I literally hopped in the car. We went and worked out. After the class was over, I instantly knew this was a way of serving people that could be impactful. The structure of how they laid out the class to how they interacted with members, there was just a genuine sense that, hey, we care about these people and we want them to do well, and we want to see them succeed and reach all their fitness goals that they have in mind. Little did I know this would be like an FBI investigation of my life to get this job. Ended up, I guess, not doing so terrible. I ended up getting offered the job the next week. Started as a co-coach at Iron Tribe downtown New Orleans. Coached there for a year. We're moving back to Baton Rouge. Well, one day, sitting in our glorified dorm room, it was 500 square feet, shotgun style. Get this phone call from the now former president of Iron Tribe. He's like, "Hayden, what's going on? I just had a meeting with Kate and Carrie. Kate and Carrie were the owners of Iron Tribe downtown NOLA, and they spoke so highly of you. They said that you're moving back to Baton Rouge. Have you given it any consideration to open up an Iron Tribe?" And I just kind of laughed. I was like, "Jim, that sounds awesome. I don't have any money, so I don't know how that'll work." He's like, "Don't worry about that. I'm gonna put together some investors, potential investors, and help you build out a business pro forma to pitch to them." And so my dad, Blaine Clark, he's been a lawyer a long time, and he's in corporate law, and so he had just kind of committed to helping me through this process to make sure that I wasn't winding up in a bad spot. Thanks, Dad. And so he drove with me to Birmingham. I made my pitch, given some thought. Mom and I want to go in and do Iron Tribe with you. And so you can imagine the vote of confidence, having your dad say that he wants to be your partner. I was ready to run through a wall. I was jacked. We ended up finding property for our first location, Iron Tribe Mid-City. It's on South Acadian Thruway. There was a line that a speaker had given at one of the annual owner conferences called TribeCon, and he said, "Keep the bottom line, lives changed." And so that was just kind of my motivation. It's I think that if I focus on really helping people realize their full potential in terms of their health and realize a quality of life that exceeds that which they started with when starting at Iron Tribe, that the financial bottom line would take care of itself. And that was the heartbeat of how we operated, how I trained everybody on the team. That was kind of our culture. It's hey, let's just serve people well, and everything else will take care of itself. We opened the doors. We quickly became one of the fastest growing Iron Tribes in the nation, and we just continued to experience growth at a good rate. And I really felt as our team got built out and we were able to hire more coaches, we continue to keep the bottom line, lives change. People saw that and really bought in to this idea of a fitness community that changes lives. Very quickly, we knew that we'd love to open another location, so we began to look for property. September of 19, we found our second location on Perkins Road, which is where we are right now. We began talking with Taylor Collins of Grand Construction, and from the moment we sat down to talk about the possibility of them building the new location, I knew, all right, this is going to be a great fit. And so there was a lot of synergy there, values, how they operated. It wasn't just strictly business or let's get to the end goal. It was, all right, how we're going to get there and how you feel along the way. That matters just as much to us as that final product. Grand definitely hit a home run in terms of really living that out. Taylor and the grand crew stayed committed to us opening the beginning of April, and we were able to open April 4th. All in all, it's one of the greatest blessings to be able to wake up every day and know that what we're doing as a team here at Iron Tribe is making a lasting impact in the quality of almost 500 people's lives currently in the Baton Rouge area. Praying we continue to get to do that more and more and have more opportunities to grow this fitness community.